Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. I trust this message finds you well. Many speculate that the SEC will reach a settlement with Ripple because the company will simply take the money and run. However, keep in mind that they aren't driven by the same things that you or I might be. It's not like Gary Gensler is going to suddenly deposit $720 million into his bank account and call it a day. To understand their actions, one must consider their incentives, such as political favors or the desire to end a case that has otherwise gone poorly by demonstrating that they were able to collect a sizable sum of money. Granted, it won't be $700 million, but it's still a lot of money, through the use of cryptocurrency. From a political standpoint, is that an improvement? Or do they wish to continue punishing the crypto business with their ambiguous legislation, refusing to accept defeat and letting it continue? 2 protests? Is that a more acceptable presentation for their purpose? Is it acceptable to state, the judge got it wrong, we're appealing his decision? Is it the kind of thing they wish to convey? Or do they want people to think that the person who brought up the subject of compliance was rewarded handsomely and is now busy doing his or her work while trying to predict what his or her reptilian brain will decide? It's a lot to ask, but what do we see occurring now with BlackRock, Fidelity, traditional finance, and their forays into the cryptocurrency market? Yes, a Bitcoin exchange-traded fund, ETF, is the initial step, but that won't be the last. Without definitive answers to these questions, it will be difficult for traditional finance to offer products to their customers, big-time investors, institutions, and all that stuff in the first place, let alone expand to offering Ethereum and other premium altcoins. And in my opinion, traditional finance isn't going to give up that big chunk of an asset class they're gonna want in there to eventually, so I think they've got to start making some progress here, especially since that's probably where the most growth still stands, not that Bitcoin won't be large. There won't be any new crypto legislation coming out anytime soon, in my opinion. Since there is so much to address, including a global war to end all wars and a global economic collapse, crypto has risen to the top of the list of concerns for the average person. So Gary will need to come up with another strategy. And he'll likely have to interact with crypto firms in some capacity. Similar to that, politicians are reportedly telling the DOJ to go after Binance. So, what gives you that idea? For they are attempting to drive them out of business, at least in the United States, and they will very doubt contact their friends in Europe and elsewhere to launch attacks against them there as well. Your major players are keen on occupying this area. They'd rather avoid a showdown with Nance. In addition, I have a feeling that there is some dubious business going on beneath the surface. In any case, that is a fantastic company to aim for. Why has the Department of Justice been slow to act? That's the million-dollar query. But I think it's important to consider our destination. Who is entering and making sense of this area? We've been pursuing this goal for quite some time. We don't appear to be getting anywhere. The same players are probably at play here, the kind who usually succeed because, well, money talks and they've got a lot of it. Leave a comment and tell me what you think. Thank you, as usual, for your likes and subscriptions. See you later, bye.